a lot to get to today, but we're jumping right into it, mixing things up with our friend GS3 from Michigan. He is with the Log Cabin Republicans of Metro Detroit, and George is getting ready to jump on a plane. George, you're looking as good as ever, my friend. I love the fact this is our first interview with somebody who's getting ready to board a plane. What airport are you in this morning?
I'm in lovely Detroit, Michigan, DTW, your old stomping grounds.
Detroit actually has a pretty damn good airport. It really does. I'm not trying to be mean, but it blows our St. Louis airport out of the water. Hey, buddy, I know you're getting ready to jump on real quick, serious stuff going on. Why did IG take down the Log Cabin Republicans from their site?
Yeah, so yesterday was Trump's birthday. Happy birthday to 45 and 47. We're excited and pumped that he's running again and leading double digit across the country with all of his competitors. But yesterday was his birthday, and we posted Happy Birthday Trump post. And to my surprise, not even 30 seconds later, our account was, quote, compromised and shut down. And, I just keep hearing Tabitha playing in the back of my head when she speaks every day with all the conspiracy theories. It was pretty shocking. And I noticed that a few other friends who lean to the right's accounts were also tampered with as well. I mean, what does that tell you? The indictment's potentially charged with a crime. And then on his birthday, when a lot of press is out there about him, obviously censored. I was listening in the other day to you guys. It just really shows what's going on in America. And it's pretty pathetic that Instagram would ban an LGBT plus group during Pride Month because we have a difference of opinion. It makes no sense at all.
Well, it's election interference. They're starting early, George. They're starting early because they know if they start now, because, the last thing they want to think or let people know is there's an LGBTQ group supporting Donald Trump, right? I mean, that would go completely against all narratives, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, when we last spoke in December, Donald Trump was speaking to all of us at our annual gala for over 17 minutes. So this repeated narrative that you keep hearing in the press and the news that, oh, he's so homophobic, he's this, he's that, he's every ism in the book. It's just becoming very apparent, very personal and ridiculous, especially with banning our account in Detroit, where we have a huge growth of membership, one of the most diverse chapters in the country. We have trans people, we have allies, we have straight men, we have straight women, and of course we have gay and lesbians as well. So it just makes no sense that they're saying that we go against local laws, or I don't know even know what. Yeah, the comment that they gave us was this goes against humanitarian rights or something. Yeah, it was
humanitarian rights.
I sent Vic the text the other day. I just couldn't believe it. So
we're talking with GS3. He's with the Log Cabin Republicans of Metro Detroit. He brought us our live coverage from Mar-a-Lago months ago when Donald Trump was hosting an LGBTQ group, the Log Cabins down at Mar-a-Lago. You were terrific reporting live from there the morning after, giving us updates. And now you're in a situation where you had your account taken down by IG. I'm curious, did you get the account back up yet?
No. So they keep putting up a screen to reset a password. I'm putting in all the correct passwords, and then it just keeps doing a loop. So it's just an overall loop. The account is still live. People can go to it. But what was interesting is when I tried to find it and follow it as a non-follower, it said that our account was advised that 13 and up only can view the account because of such concerning content that we're posting.
Oh, wow.
On Instagram, which is absolutely ridiculous.
What kind of content are you posting? Anything outside of happy birthday, Donald Trump?
Some of the content is, of course, local happenings in the state of Michigan. We've posted stuff about, most recently, the Elliott Larson Act in Michigan, which was an expansion of protecting LGBT folks from workplace discrimination. While we were happy about that, it more or less was, again, Whitmer, just grandiose, grandstanding, trying to rally LGBT folks, for her base, which is kind of ridiculous, but whatever. That's what they like to do on the left, is just really grandstand on who they can get cheap votes from, I guess. I don't know.
And George, yesterday on the show, I talked about Frances Haugen. She is the whistleblower for Meta. And one of the things that she testified against between Facebook and Instagram, she said that they often, and they do this for profit, they often will suppress accounts like yours or like ours, who was actually trying to give out a message about elections or about our favorite candidates or about your personal views. But they do not restrict accounts in which are tied to sex trafficking, child trafficking, drugs, prostitution, gang activity. but they will suppress your account, but not those other accounts.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely disgusting. We built an account with over 800 organic followers and growing, and I have messages from people from all backgrounds. You know, one of the things that, you know, I talked to Vic about offline is, you know, I don't lead with my sexual orientation. I've never led with that. So this is, you know, a new territory for me because, you know, yes, it is an LGBT, you know, Q, you know, whatever they're calling us organization, but, you know, we're really fighting for all people and representation of all backgrounds. It's not something that we lead with, but you know, any conservative event that I've gone to, whether it's a Republican, conservative, middle of the ground, I've never felt out of place or discriminated against at any of these types of events, and especially at Mar-a-Lago with President Trump, you know, rolling out the red carpet for us. And this month, actually, next weekend, I will also be seeing President Trump here in Michigan. He'll be flying in for a dinner. So I'm super excited to see him again.
Yeah, fantastic. That is great. Man, you need to, can you book an interview with him for Cancel This?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I'm not holding my breath. I get it.
George is taking us to the Lincoln dinner next year, remember? We're not
Yes.
George.
Yes, it's going to be at the Ronald Reagan Library, actually. It'll be in Simi Valley in California. So I would love to have you guys come. I don't know if I can announce, I was going to say the special guest, but I probably shouldn't because I might get in trouble with Log Cabin National. But I'll definitely let you guys know. And, you know, I'm trying to get Rick Grinnell on your show, and I let his folks know. So hopefully the former intelligence director, who also is, you know, the first gay cabinet member who was on Trump's cabinet, not, you know, Pete Buttigieg or whatever with Biden. So hopefully he can jump on sometime and talk to you guys as well.
Hey, George, real quick before you take off GS3 with us, can you tell us about the album, the music that you have going on? We don't have time to play the entire track, but we have a picture of the front of what you've got. I wanted, and we will do this again. Hold your hand.
That is awesome.
Doesn't that,
yes.
George, tell people how they can find it, learn more about what you've got going on.
Yeah, so I just released another song called Hold Your Hand, written and produced by yours truly. It's just a great uplifting song that I wrote, especially in times like these where, you know, we just need somebody to hold our hands, you know, throughout the trials and tribulations of our lives. And it's a great country vibe. You can find it on all major platforms, iTunes, you can find it on Spotify, all major platforms have it. And yeah, just download it, share it with your friends. Hopefully you guys can get it out there. So thanks guys.
No, of course. George, I know you're racing to the plane. Please let us know when you get your account back so we can let everybody know, so we can come and follow your account and bring you guys more attention after what has happened to you just by saying happy birthday, Donald or President Trump.
Yeah, and, you know, get President Trump. And I just want to say, appreciate you guys breaking this story and picking it up. Hopefully it gets some traction, because it's absolutely ridiculous that, again, they're banning an LGBT, whatever they're calling us, organization on Pride Month, which is ridiculous. And yeah, I hope people who are watching out there spread the word, you know, that this is happening. Tabitha, I know you do it daily. You're my favorite. Whenever you're arguing with Eric, I'm like, yeah, Tabitha, yeah, tell him.
GS3 loves you.
And I love him too.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Hey, we'll see you later, GS3. That's George Stager III. George will stay in touch. Safe travels, my friend. He's on his way to Nashville this morning. We were going to have him later in the show. His flight got bumped up, so we jumped him in a little bit earlier today.
I'm so glad we did.